Alaska. The name alone conjures images of wild, untamed landscapes. Here, rivers are the veins of the wilderness, cold, powerful, and mysterious. The challenge is immense, the fish, legendary. The air is crisp, the silence broken only by rushing water and the cry of an eagle. This is what makes the salmon strong. Only the toughest survive. The king salmon, or Chinook, is the ultimate prize, massive, powerful, and elusive. Alaska's wilderness doesn't give up its secrets easily, and that's what makes the reward so sweet. This is where legends are born. In Alaska's fishing towns, the river is the heart of the community. Fishing isn't just a pastime, it's a way of life. Stories of the ones that got away become local legends, passed down through generations. Each season, excitement builds. Everyone's waiting for the big one. This year, the salmon run was strong, the fish bigger than ever. Old-timers whispered, "This is the year." Rumors of a true monster spread, fueling hope and anticipation. Breaking the state record would bring pride to the whole town. Every angler carried more than gear. They carried the dreams of their neighbors. The atmosphere was electric. Every returning boat drew a crowd. People gathered to see the day's catch, to hear the stories. There was camaraderie, a shared purpose. Even as competitors, we were united by awe for these fish. The potential for a new record brought everyone together. It made this season feel different. Special. The river wasn't just a place to fish. It was the soul of the community. Everyone wanted to witness history, and everyone believed it could happen. Targeting a record-breaking king salmon means your gear must be flawless. There's no room for error. A giant will exploit any weakness. Preparation starts long before you hit the river. Every piece of equipment is chosen with care. The rod heavy action, 9 or 10 feet, strong backbone, but flexible enough to absorb violent head shakes. The real high quality, with a smooth, powerful drag system. The drag tires the fish. If it fails, the line snaps. You need hundreds of yards of heavy-duty braided line, 80 to 100-pound test. The fish will make long, blistering runs. The bait-cured salmon eggs, drifting naturally along the bottom. Presentation is everything. The bait must look real. Hooks must be razor-sharp and incredibly strong. You might only get one chance, one strike. When that moment comes, everything has to work perfectly. You have to think like the fish, anticipate its power. It's a delicate balance, raw strength and subtle finesse. The river demands respect, and so does the fish. Out here, preparation is survival. Every detail matters, because in Alaska, you're fishing for legends. Dawn on the river, mist rising, cold biting, silence broken only by water. Hours pass in a rhythm of casting and drifting, patience the angler's greatest tool. Another cast, tick, tick, tick. Suddenly the line goes heavy. It feels like I've snagged the riverbed, but I know better. A giant fish takes the bait with quiet confidence. My heart pounds. I brace myself, set the hook hard. The reaction is instant, like hooking a submarine. The rod bends deep, the reel screams. The fight has begun. This is the battle of a lifetime. The instant the hook set, the river erupted with life. The fish responded with raw, unstoppable power. The reel screamed as line vanished at an alarming rate. All I could do was hold on, the rod bent to its limit. The salmon used the current, dragging me downstream. I stumbled over rocks, keeping just enough pressure. Too much, and the line would snap. Too little, and the hook would come loose. The fish was in control. I was just along for the ride. It ran 50, 100, 150 yards before slowing. I reeled in, every inch a struggle. The fish shook its head violently, trying to throw the hook. Then another run, shorter, but just as fierce. This was the pattern: run, pause, head shake, run again. My arms and back burned, sweat mixing with the cold air. The fight dragged on. 10, 20, 30 minutes. Still, I hadn't seen the fish, only felt its immense weight. It was a true river monster, fighting for its life. I was fighting for the catch of a lifetime, neither of us willing to give up. The river watched, indifferent. Out here, only the strongest prevail, and the battle was far from over. Nearly an hour into the fight, it was a stalemate. The fish's runs grew shorter, its strength fading. I carefully gained line, guiding it toward the shallows. The rod groaned under the strain, but I held steady. For the first time, hope flickered. Maybe I could land this beast. Then, a flash beneath the surface, a massive, dark shape. As it rolled on its side, sunlight caught its silver flank. It was bigger than I'd imagined, a perfect king salmon in its prime. Its hooked jaw and chrome sides were breathtaking. Seeing it gave me renewed strength. But the fish wasn't done. It thrashed, sending icy water flying. One last desperate surge, but it was too tired. I guided it into the shallows, hands shaking. No net was big enough. I slid my hands under its belly and tail. With a final effort, I heaved the giant onto the gravel bank. The battle was over. I stood there, breathless, in awe of what I'd accomplished. The fish was a true river king. Its size was hard to comprehend. This was the moment every angler dreams of. The river had given up one of its greatest secrets, and I was there to witness it. The fish lay on the gravel, awe-inspiring in its size and power. Exhausted, I realized this was more than just a big catch. It was history. With help, we got the fish into a protective sling and headed for the dock. Word spread fast. A crowd gathered, buzzing with excitement. The official weigh-in was tense. Everyone held their breath. The needle swung past 80, 90, then settled at 100 pounds. The crowd erupted in cheers. The old state record had been shattered. The Fish and Game officer made it official. Measurements, paperwork, photos. A new chapter in Alaska's fishing history was written. The sense of accomplishment was overwhelming. This was a moment I'd never forget. The fish was an old warrior scarred from its journey. It had become a legend the moment it left the water. The community's pride was palpable. The river had proven it still held giants. The story would be told for generations. I was just the lucky angler who answered the river's challenge. The King Salmon was more than a record. It was a symbol of wild Alaska. That day, the impossible became real, and a legend was born. The river's legacy grew even stronger. News of the 100-pound salmon spread like wildfire. It wasn't just local news, it was global. Reporters, anglers, and magazines all wanted the story. The town celebrated together. The catch belonged to everyone. That night, the tavern was packed. Strangers became friends, united by pride. I retold the story, each detail more vivid with every telling. Old-timers nodded in approval, sharing their own tales. Kids stared at my gear, dreaming of their own monster catch. The fish inspired a new generation. Messages poured in from around the world. Anglers understood what it meant. A 100-pound king salmon is a myth come to life. The story became a symbol of hope and wild possibility. It reminded everyone of nature's power and mystery. The river had given us a legend, and the whole world was listening. Days later, the awe remains. That 100-pound salmon was more than a fish. It was a messenger from a wild world. Its size proved Alaska's rivers are still healthy and wild. It's a testament to conservation, a reminder to protect these waters. For me, it was the culmination of a lifelong passion, a battle of wills with nature's finest. The memory isn't just about victory, but respect for the fish, for the river, for the wild. The story will be told for years, inspiring young anglers to chase their own legends. The record is there to be broken. The adventure never ends. In the end, it's not about numbers, it's about connection. Standing in a wild river, feeling nature's pulse, hoping with every cast. The struggle, the respect, the thrill, that's what fishing is about. That King Salmon gave me the greatest experience of my life. For that, I'll always be grateful. It was a true king, a true legend. The river's story continues, and so does the dream.